Morning! You join me as I'm doing my hair, and this is probably the last episode of this little mini-series because I'm flying home tomorrow. But I've still got a fun day packed in. I'm going to Disney Springs with my friend James for lunch. I think James is camera shy, so you probably won't see him. And then heading over to Animal Kingdom. How I'm going to do that, I don't know yet, but I'm planning on going to Disney Springs on the boat. Haven't really got anything in particular I want to do at Animal Kingdom. The wait times don't look too bad. Apart from Flight of Passage, I think it's like 75 minutes. And that's the thing I'm actually going to say about coming at this time of year anyway. The wait times are really not that bad. And I don't know if it's just because people have sworn off summer and they've been like, no, it's too hot, let's not go, because that's exactly how I've been. But yeah, it's actually, out of all the times I come in the year, this is far quieter than like the holiday season, like from end of September through to December. So I'm going to come back in summer, I think. Not necessarily this summer, but I'm definitely going to come back in summer. When? Who knows? If I do come back in summer, I think it's very much dependent on like flight prices and stuff. I think I just got in there before the schools on holidays in the UK this time, so that I think that's why I managed to get a reward flight. The second the summer holidays start, the prices go absolutely wild. So all of those of you that you have kids that are bringing them in the summer holidays or are teachers, I feel for you, I really do. And I don't really have any amazing pro tips for the heat, apart from I have been drinking so much water, like it's ridiculous, and I'm actually not peeing that often, so it just shows you it's all coming out of my face, nowhere else. And I felt fine by drinking lots and lots and lots of water, and that's probably my biggest tip then, is if you stay hydrated, you won't necessarily feel the heat. It's definitely warm and like, it feels like there's a blanket on you and you kind of go from air conditioning to air conditioning, but that's absolutely fine. You know, you get to the point where you think, I need to sit in a show and just do nothing and listen to that part of your body that says that. Today I'm Disney bounding as an orange swirl from the Sunshine Tree Terrace. I've got all the rain gear in my bag today because it's meant to rain. I've actually been kind of expecting it. Oh, I'm gone, sorry, 1 second. Back, so as I was saying, I've been kind of expecting it to rain every day, but it hasn't, which has been quite nice. Today there's a 45% chance, which normally means it's probably going to thunderstorm at some point. When you come in the summer, it would typically thunderstorm every afternoon, especially in the height of August. So I've been quite lucky actually to have 2 non-rainy days, but when I have got a rainy day, I like to bring everything with me. Umbrella so I can still vlog, raincoat so I don't get wet, flip-flops so I don't get my shoes wet, etc. Oh, when you wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands and nothing more than his wife. And when you think about me all of those years ago, you're standing face to face with I told you so. Just reference, I've been staying in Acadian House, and that is probably closest to the bridge that you can get over there. I'm pretty sure all the other buildings to the right, they are Royal Guest Rooms. Royal Guest Rooms seems to be pretty close to all the stuff, which is good. If you want to, you can have a preferred room, which will give you one of the other style of rooms that I mentioned when I was checking in, but they're literally right there, like right next to the pool and everything. Beautiful morning, beautiful morning. I was actually talking to another family on the way through, and they said that they've been 11 times, and this is by far the hottest time they've ever had it. So, if I can hack this, it means I can probably do other years as well. I was planning on taking the Sassagoula Riverboat to Disney Springs, however that doesn't start operating until 10 AM. James is getting there about 9:30, so I think I'm heading to the bus. I just checked in the app and it's going to be here in 7 minutes. Perfect. Disney Springs, let's go to Disney Springs. Morning.
Good morning to all of you.
I'm very well, how are you? Words to the wise. The bus this morning has taken a very long time because from the main building going around all the other stops, stopping at French Quarter and then also stopping at Typhoon Lagoon on the way to Disney Springs first thing in the morning. This has taken about 40 minutes to do a drive that's, why is exaggerating? What time did they get on the bus? Say 30, 35. It's like a 7-minute car ride, so if you wanted to do it in Uber, that might be a good time to do it. It's a hot one today. It's very, very hot. I didn't realise that yesterday it was 36 degrees Celsius. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, it's just, it feels like, I don't know, something else. Chicken Guy's adding a little outdoor seating area, so if you want to come and get your chicken tenders later. We spontaneously decided to go to Animal Kingdom prematurely. I've got myself a cheeky little lemon loaf. James has got a, I can't read the label, decaf coffee, but we're going to drive over. Adam's being sat-nav and did a very bad job. We ended up at Hollywood Studios. So they gave us this little yellow tag to say that we're exiting. So we are going to get there, we promise. We did it! So if you're staying at a Disney resort, you get your parking included. Just need to scan your ticket. Otherwise, you'll be paying $30. Woo. These are the parking trams to help you get from your car to the front of the park as swiftly as possible.
We're looking a little jam-packed, so at this moment I'm going to call for no further boarding.
The tram was full, so we've decided to walk. I love the music! Thank you. Our current plan is Dinosaur, but we're also on a mission to find a Mickey waffle if we can. A Mickey pretzel. Mickey pretzel.
Don't stop.
Here comes Kevin!
Now everybody freeze. I'm free.
Vintage Disney pins here in Dinoland, so if you're looking for pins in the past just to have a look at, you can't buy them unfortunately, but ooh, that one's good. Sleeping Beauty 60th anniversary. I love this shop, the little train set going around it. I love this. Very cute, $58. I kind of want that. It's a very good park bag. This is cute. This is very cute. And it's got a little pocket for your wallet in there. Now I thought this was going to be closing, but it's still here. So maybe when they announce the D23 over the summer, they might say that this is actually going, but as of right now, still right here.
I'm Dr. Marsh, director of the Dino Institute, and I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing. It's on to the tour that will convince you forever that the future is truly in the past.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks.
And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what could go wrong?
Dr. Pepper, what's the worst that could happen? It's very nostalgic smell in here, I like it. Fun fact for you, this is the chemical makeup of ketchup, mustard and mayonnaise on those different pipes.
Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself!
Out of 5, what do you think? Solid 4. Solid 4, good. Primeval Whirl, which was like the mousetrap sort of roller coaster, that's now long gone. And the rumor is, well, it's not a rumor, Disney said that there's a concept to turn this whole area into something new. Encanto / Indiana Jones / Coco is the rumor. So I'm hoping that by this summer we'll find out what's happening. This could very well be the last time I walk through here. But I've said that before and then it stays around for a long time. This is the Finding Nemo musical, Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond. I have seen it a couple times with my friend Gary. The first time we saw it, it was like the old show, and they have since redone it, and I prefer the new show. But it's a controversial. Have you seen the old one? Have you seen the new one? Which one do you prefer? Comments below. Expedition Everest is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. This is one of those rides where if you have motion sickness, I would stay well away, because there is a, spoilers, a backwards segment, and the people that I know who suffer from motion sickness that have been on that did not fare well. That and Flight of Passage, I just wouldn't recommend it. I love all the details, like all the props and everything, and the way they make it look so lived. We're going to go on the Maharaja Jungle Trek to have a little moomisher at some animals. Oh, I like that fan. That is a nice fan. It's unbelievably quiet today. It's a Saturday. This is the Jungle Trek and there's no people. Like it's weird. And also, low wait times. I think dinosaur was 20? 30? 20.
Yeah, 20.
Oh, haha. Oh no, my hair!
Oh, now
This way to close-up view of bats. Those not wishing to see bats, go this way. Gary would be walking that way right now.
I want to see it.
Still traumatized from Chestnut Water Adventures. Any bats in here? Oh, there they are. Up there. So through here is when you end up in the aviary. But if you have a guide dog with you, go to the left. I've been reborn. You may borrow a bird guide to identify birds in the forest. Nice. That's quite fun. So we have a white looking pigeon. I think it's the Indian pygmy goose. Okay, I just saw bird poo literally go. Yeah, I would like to move now.
Oh yeah, they're all...
Oh, they're lurking. Ah, keep going! Save yourselves! Ah! Oh, hello. Recommended if you don't want to use the guide as a guide, maybe use it as a bird poo protector. Free of charge for you to borrow during the aviary.
I'm saying aviary. Aviary.
If you're going on Cardi River Rapids, which actually has the longest wait today, I wonder why. They do have lockers if you want to keep your stuff dry. I love the noise of these. Oh, and maybe it's not these monkeys. I think they might have changed them. The ones that used to go. Do you like that impression? That was. I'm really proud of that. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a different species because they used to have ropes that would go around like that bit. I like the way. I like the way she poses. The current bird show is Feathered Friends in Flight. And here are your available show times for the day. Oh, they sign. That's good. Taking the off the beaten trek. And this used to go up to a smoking area, but all the smoking areas are now gone, so it's a nice little picnic area which also bypasses the very busy road. There you go. So if you ever need to have a little sneaky snack, nice little quiet area. It's nice and shaded. Running water to make you nice and zen. This area is vibes. Apart from the sweat dripping down my face. Fit. Harambe Market and Tamu Tamu have had an expanded food area, which is undercover, not air conditioned. I would have liked it to be inside and air conditioned, but this is just popped out of thin air. So if you're ever struggling to get a place to eat, you have more seating now. Which is good because there's loads of open tables and it is the middle of lunchtime. I like the lights as well, that'd be quite nice at night. Zuri's Sweet Shop. Now this used to sell animal dung candy. But it wasn't very popular, so they got rid of that. This peanut butter haystack looks quite interesting. Ooh, sugar cookie. If you come to this food store, you can get the corn on the cob or the street corn. Street corn is struggling to see the price. $5.29. But it's covered in like spices and Very delicious. Very, very messy, but delicious. Kilimanjaro Safaris is currently 60 minutes, so that's the longest wait we've seen all day though.
I'm your guide, Jaden from Kilimanjaro Safaris, and you're watching Disney Channel. Better right on into the little
I'm really enjoying this guide.
If
you look at that animal staring out for the bushes like a weirdo.
Now you might actually notice that the hippo, the furthest from us in the corner, there's just a little bit of the rest of the hippos. That's because she's a baby. I love her. We share her birthday. It was yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Thanks. Keep your hands on the left-hand side of this. Those are Nile crocodiles. There might be more than just those two on land, but they could of course be blended in and in the water where you just can't see them. So mom's the one further back, then we have itty bitty baby, and then we have the two big sisters right here. They only just turned a little bit more than a year old.
Fun fact for you, the Flamingo Island is a hidden Mickey.
And you'll notice that several of them have already pointed their ears towards where we're at. That's actually completely intentional. They're listening to where we're at in relation to where they're at. They don't have the greatest eyesight, so they have to be very vigilant with their hearing.
As you can tell by the sinking fringe, it's getting hotter by the minute. So we're looking for lunch in air conditioning. There's only a few options in Animal Kingdom. We've placed a mobile order, but in the process of doing that, it gave us a wait time that was a little bit further ahead. So if you keep going to change arrival window, it will sometimes come up. If someone doesn't finish their order, for example, it'll give that time slot available so you can get a bit quicker. You can start saying that you're here from 5 minutes before.
7961 Adam.
That's it.
And
it's quite a good portion size, isn't it?
there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Once you have collected, you can then go and find a table, and they give you cups here so you can find a fountain beverage you like. James went for a crispy chili tofu thing, yeah, rice and beans, and then I've gone for the pods, burger pods. Bon appetit. So Chili Canteen was nice. It was very warm in there, even though it was air conditioned. We acknowledged like, oh, it's still quite warm. Out of 5, I'm gonna say there's a lot of people here. We're gonna go this way. I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 all around. 4s across the board. One thing I will say, portion size is huge. Neither of us finished our plate, so if you wanted to, because those burger buns I had, those 2 burger buns, you could very easily share that plate between 2 for like a light lunch. Had a great time at Animal Kingdom, really enjoyable. It got to like, I want to say 1, and the heat just went straight up. So it is currently 2:40 and it's 34 degrees Celsius, which is the high of the day. Clean room, we love it. That's more like it. You whirl away, air conditioner, you whirl away. Had a lovely time catching up with my friend. We did like 1 circuit of Animal Kingdom. Managed to get on Dinosaur and Kilimanjaro Safaris and nice lunch. Now my plan is to chill for a bit and then head over to Hollywood Studios this evening. And once I've done that, I've also shown you all 4 theme parks in this little mini-series. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video if you are enjoying this one, and if you haven't watched the other ones, feel free to go back. They'll be in a playlist by now. Right, I'm going to do nothing. See you in a bit. Rest complete, hairspray redid, and I'm now going to head over to Hollywood Studios! I have been pleasantly surprised on this trip how quiet it's been in July. Like even just walking down here, not bad at all. Like it would normally be crazy. I don't really have a plan per se. I would like to go on Rock and Roller Coaster because that's recently reopened from a refurbishment, just to see if that's any different. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Bo. How you doing? I felt a couple drops of rain so far. It's teasing me. It's like, Got some nice apparel in here. Disney Blissful Buddies. These are cute. These are very cute. $34.99. It's like a sketch of Mickey that's been brought to life. I think this is a new collection, isn't it? Very pastel-y and cute. How much are these? $39.99. Somewhere there's an Alex watching this thinking like, oh my god, he's so cute, I need him. Sunset Boulevard is just vibes. I love it, especially with like the old-timey music. Tower of Terror dangerously lingering in the background. This is a building that's inspired by Carthay Circle Theatre, where Snow White premiered. If when in Disney World you're having any technical difficulties, look out for these blue umbrellas that say Guest Experience Team. They are guest relations cast members that can help you fix anything that's not working on the app. So say for example, you had a boarding group for something and it's disappeared from your app, you can go and speak to them about it. I would actually recommend that if you do get a boarding group for things or you've got lighting lanes, just take screenshots of them just in case if anything changes and then something goes wrong, they have some evidence to help you fix it. Let's do this. Rock and Roller Coaster does have a single rider line, however bear in mind that sometimes a single rider line is just as long as the main line and actually moves incredibly slowly. So I would always check, just see how long it is. If it looks pretty long, maybe just do the standby line. If the single rider line is down here, this back wall, that's when I'd maybe rethink it.
Hey, don't mind us. We'll be finished in just a minute.
Hey! What's hey? What are you guys still doing here? You were supposed to be at a show. Where is my limo? Good. Okay, come on, guys. Please, get in the car.
Come on, you know how we feel about our fans.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, guys, what do you expect me to do? Send them all with you?
Wait a minute. I love that idea. How about some backstage passes? Yeah. Come on. Make it happen. Give us some.
Okay, I'll make it happen.
And this goes 0 to 60 very quickly. There's no filming on Rock and Roller Coaster, so I will let you know how it was afterwards. Suitably windswept. Is it smoother? Yes. Is it smooth? No. Like Gary struggles with like the head movements on that one, and I'd probably say it's still not right for him. Also, as a side note, if you're tall, I'm 5'10", 5'11", and I think anyone over 6 foot might struggle if you're in the second row of a car, as in the even numbers of the seat assignment. So I personally like to ask to be in the front of the car, just so your legs aren't cramped, you get a nicer view. The line for the Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway is not looking too bad. If it's outside, you know it's probably going to be a long one. And there are certain lines that I would rather not stand in. Jungle Cruise is one of them, Big Thunder Mountain is one of them, because they're outside but you're very close to people. And you know that thing where you're stood in close proximity to someone and then someone else's sweaty arm touches you? It's not the vibe, it's not.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how. Any trouble.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on a train? Excuse me, you there. Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive? Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
Oh no! I must have hit that track switch! Wait! This is all my fault! Oh no! Let's get that
See if you can follow Pluto in this. There's like a hidden storyline where he's trying to get the basket back to Mickey and Minnie. Little tornado, you'll probably be able to see him. I'm having a weird, I'm not having like a full-on anxiety attack, I'm just having a bit of an anxious moment. I get these on solo trips every now and then, and I thought it's worth putting in here if you're planning a solo trip. I know it's natural, I know it's normal, I've had them before and I've been fine. I don't know if I can push through, which I know is a silly thing. But maybe it's not a silly thing, I don't know. I'm just in my head at the moment. I'm not hungry, but then I'm forcing myself to go for dinner, and it's just a blah, 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 blah. But I like to find the quiet spaces, and I found one. And so I'm just gonna chill here for like 5-10 minutes, collect my thoughts, and make a plan. I think I'm bailing. I went to a nice little quiet spot down there, and then Muppets Vision started emptying out, and I was like, nope, people, maybe I've just overdone it. Maybe I've just overdone it the past couple of days and I need to rest. So that's what I'm gonna do. Bye. Bus stop number 18. Back in the room now, and much appreciating just being in a soft, cushy thing, and I think I'm going to wind down for this evening and just get a dinner at the quick service and chill. So with that, I'm going to wrap up the trip with my little trip report. Port Orleans Riverside, I would give it a solid 5 out of 5. I have no bad feedback about this resort. The room has been really comfortable and clean. I like the theming. If you've got a Princess and the Frog fan in your family, this is the resort to stay at. The location is somewhat lacking because it's right on the edge of Disney property, so it does take a while to get places. Surprisingly quick to get to Magic Kingdom, which I wasn't expecting. So that's the only kind of like slightly down thing, but other than that, I like the fact you've got the boat to Disney Springs, yeah, just great amenities. The merchandise store is amazing, the quick service is amazing. High point of the trip, I'm gonna say Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I really didn't know what to expect, and I'm so pleased that they have definitely improved on what Splash Mountain was. I love all the animatronics, I love the music, I love the fact it's a constant positive vibe, because Splash Mountain used to have that bit where it's like, oh, you're doomed sort of thing, and you don't have that in Princess Tiana's Bayou Adventure, so I'm really pleased that that is the case. Any point of feedback for Disney or a low point? I think the thing I've noticed on this trip in particular is how much is missing from what was included in a resort stay and just a Disney day in general. When you consider that like a one-day park ticket is nearly $200, right? you don't have FastPass Plus included anymore. Like Genie Plus is an add-on, and the Magical Express isn't part of, you know, your stay either. And I miss them, and I am always acknowledging the additional cost that, you know, I'm quite lucky that I'm one person. I'm paying for one person. If you've got a family of 4, family of 6, heaven forbid, a family of 8 or more, you know, you're paying crazy amounts of money if you want to have the additional line skipping services, or, you know, even just to get transport from the airport. So I would love to see things come back that make staying on property even better value. I love staying in Disney, I really do, and I still love what they offer, but it's noticeable the things that used to be included that are missing, and so hopefully they'll return in the future. But overall, would I do a little spontaneous 3-night trip again? 100% yes. It was probably the most spontaneous thing I've ever done in my life, and I've had a wonderful time. I had those pinch me like, oh my god, I'm in Disney moments, and I actually had them more having like only booked the trip a day before I actually took it. So yeah, I had the best time, and I hope you've enjoyed watching the vlogs. I hope it's come through in the vlogs. My voice is now starting to go, if you've noticed, and I have really like go big or go home on this trip. I have put in the steps, I'm telling you now. So with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you would like extra content, you can find that over on the Morning Club. The link is in the description. And just thank you so much for supporting my little Disney dreams. And I will be back soon with new vlogs. So don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.